Great, so this is some true seeing the future stuff. You watch this, it is the end of 2020, and this is my vision board from this year that I made in my video about vision boards. As I said several times, I don't share, and I don't recommend you share what you're up to or what you're planning until it's after the fact. So that being said, here's a tour of my board. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this Vlogmas video. As you can see from the title and as you saw from that previous clip, this is a video that I've been super excited to finally share. We are going to be reviewing my vision board for this year, seeing what came true. A lot happened this year and a lot came true on my vision board. So I'm really excited to actually go back and review. As you saw me say in the clip, I believe in moving in silence. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know I say this all the time. I think you should move in silence, keep your vision to yourself until it comes into your reality. So you'll notice some things aren't talked about in the video that you do see on my vision board, but those are still in progress. So once they come into my reality, into my 3D, I will definitely be sharing that announcement with y'all. As always, if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment, share with a friend, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications so you know when I post. This is something I've spoken about on a live I did, my first live on YouTube, and we played with the idea of doing a vision board party, which I'm not big on doing vision boards in groups. I feel you could be influenced by other people's visions and it gets kind of blurry for yourself. But I don't see any harm with us just putting our vision boards together on live. So if you want to see that happen, definitely leave me a comment below and we can plan when. I'm thinking today is the 20th. So I'm thinking probably next weekend sometime. But let me know in the comments if you want to have a vision board party on YouTube Live. That being said, let's get into it. So we have my favorite Bible verse, Habakkuk 2:2. If you don't know that verse, I'm sure I've mentioned it in something. So Habakkuk 2:2 has been the Bible verse that set the tone for my vision board. I've made vision boards before, but never was super intentional with what I put on it, like planning out what I actually wanted to happen in the year ahead. I was watching a lot of Steve Harvey YouTube videos around this time last year, and he uses this verse a lot. And if you don't know the verse, it is, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, tablets, paper, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, though it takes time, wait for it, because it will surely come." And I put that on my vision board to remind myself that I've put the intention out there. I've set the tone. I've made it clear what I want. And even though it does not come at the exact time I might want it to come, that does not mean it's not coming. Everything comes in God's divine timing. Whatever you believe, everything comes in the perfect timing it's supposed to come. And I left that Bible verse on my board to remind myself that. Here's my theme for this year: focus, meditate, stay low key, grow spiritually. I'm very focused on just taking care of myself and building what I'm wanting to build. Now, y'all saw the date that I was recording the video where I reviewed my vision board, and nowhere in that did I expect us to be in the situation we are now, but this situation is what really caused me to do the things that I said: focus, meditate, stay low key, and grow spiritually. You'll notice a lot of spiritual related things on my vision board. I felt that I wasn't tapping into my spirituality beforehand as much as I had done this year. I say you never know how something will come to you, and this year I definitely didn't expect to receive what I was asking for the way I did, but that's what it takes sometimes. So I definitely can say that I grew my faith. My faith was tested a lot. I definitely built up my relationship with God, my spirituality, and yeah, that definitely manifested. These are the type of people that I'm surrounding myself with. Even though we are in a pandemic, I do feel like I got closer and connected with more of my soul tribe. So people that really are going to be with me on my path to my higher purpose. Yeah, that's really straightforward. I definitely feel like I met people, which is crazy with what we're going through. I met people that I really align with and that match the vibe. I've gotten closer with people that were already in my life, which definitely confirms that they're meant to be there, and gotten closer with family. So that's a pretty straightforward thing that I manifested. So, ta-da. I have a lot of relationship stuff on here. So like, I also like, even when I'm not drunk, that's something that I used to struggle with, where after I'm sober, I'm not super into the person. So I'm not gonna go too in depth on this because they watch my videos. So yeah. You see, I get embarrassed. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I like them when I'm sober too. So okay. Anyway, next point. I have little quotes on here. So that quote, that was her magic. She could still see the sunset on the darkest days. Really resonated with me when I saw it, because I felt like I would have a hard time seeing the sunset or seeing the positive when I am in a negative situation. And I definitely can say, with all we have going on, I definitely was able to find something positive in the whole situation. So 2020 as a whole, I was able to find all kinds of things that were positive. I went on Instagram and made little captions with brands I want to work with and ads. So, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing sponsored posts with Windsor. I have another one with Pretty Little Thing up here. I had one for Fashion Nova, but the printer messed it up. But you know, the Lord knows my spirit, so. So this one is tricky because I started my own clothing brand this year, so I really didn't have the desire to promote those bigger brands. Not to say at some point I might want to work with them, but with my brand, I'm wearing Ebb and Flow right now. This is Ebb and Flow right here that I got on. So I wear Ebb and Flow every day just naturally. So that kind of shifted, my focus kind of shifted away from wanting to do the sponsored posts. Oh, again, just more quotes. So that one's pretty straightforward, just letting things from the past go and staying present more, which is still a in progress thing for me, is staying present, and that's it. Not focusing too much on the future and not focusing too much on the past. But I will say there's things that I've started healing from this year that I held on to for a long time. So I think healing is just a process in itself. So it's never like oh, I'm completely healed type of thing. Money, obviously. Also super straightforward. Money, I will say it's really weird. I haven't gone back and actually confirmed and checked everything, but this year was probably the most financially abundant year for me, in the sense that I was able to have multiple streams of income, receive monetary gifts that I was never expecting, and yeah, money was really flowing this year. So money. Booty on booty, I've been working on that for the past year. So yeah, I was definitely working on getting a bigger booty and like getting it more muscular and that juicy peach look. I'm still working on it, but I definitely made gains in that and I'm proud of it. So this is the big surprise that I've been keeping top secret. My boutique, I actually was working on it the end of 2019, but I just never told anybody, and now like it's manifested. Now, this is the one thing that I manifested that made me feel like this most powerful woman in the world, because when I said I wanted a boutique this year, number one, I did not expect us to be in the situation we're in. Number two, I had no idea where to start at that time. Number three, I had no money to start a boutique, especially with us being in a pandemic. I lost some of my salary, half of my salary, not just some. Yeah, so as you can see, I have a boutique and it's a successful boutique. One thing that I will tell y'all, so whenever I put it on my vision board, whenever I set the intention that this is what I wanted, I went in knowing that I had no idea how this was going to happen for me, but this is what I want. And when I said that, I was able to release any of the doubts of, because I'm a dreamer, but I'm also practical at the same time. So with manifestation, you don't want to put it out there and be like, okay, I need to figure out how to do it, because that's just defeating the purpose. When you make a vision board, when you're manifesting something, you're saying, this is what the goal is. This is what I want to happen. This is the outcome. The in-between is gonna align for me. And that's what happened. The pandemic came, so there was all kinds of grants for small businesses. So I received a $1,000 grant for my business. So I just put everything, whatever's meant for me, it's gonna be for me. Lo and behold, y'all. I signed into my business bank account yesterday. $1,000 sitting in my account. Just all of the information I needed to get started, all of the things, because I've started businesses before, like I said, but I was never so organized and official like I was with Ebb and Flow. So once my boutique launched, I look at that every day on my vision board now, and I'm like, wow, this is freaking crazy that this actually is here. Like, it's in the reality that I'm living in. I actually took this, I just Googled Shopify Dashboard because my store is in Shopify, and I just mocked up, like, some of these numbers are not from that image, and you can't even tell because I'm straight like that. So this is another one where I was like, OMG. So I put on my vision board that Shopify dashboard, like I said. And by the way, when I say my store is on Shopify, I had no store at that point. So there was no store on Shopify. I was just speaking it into existence. So anyway, I've put that dashboard on there, and I said I wanted my total sales for the year. So whenever I started my store, I wanted to make $1,255. Like, that's what I wanted for the year. So one morning back in September, I was looking at my vision board like I always do, and I was like, oh my God, like, I've already reached this. My store opened in August, and I'm gonna show y'all on my computer so y'all know I ain't capping over here. Like, this is facts. Y'all saw the number. My total sales right now are over $2,000 since August. So I'm gonna go into Shopify and show y'all. And I know y'all know at this point that I don't like showing my pocketbook, but I wanted to make sure y'all can see what's possible when you set the intention. So hold on, let me log into Shopify. All right, so as you can see, we're here in Shopify right now. Here's my store, Ebb and Flow. I'm still trying to be private about some stuff. I don't think everything needs to be out there, okay? So we're gonna go into my analytics. So we're gonna say August, we're gonna say July 31st. All right, so I'm setting up the date range. As y'all can see, July 31st to August 31st. Okay, so like I told y'all, I made $1,000 in my first month of business. I started my pre-order sale on July 31st, and I officially launched like mid-August. So August 31st, these are my numbers, okay? No cap in here. And let me see when I hit that goal. I really can't remember the actual date. Let me see. Okay, so y'all see the dates here, July 31st to September 30th, and I said $1,255. Here I am at $1,622.27. So he will do it. I say it all the time. You ask and you will get more than what you're expecting. God is bigger than anything. So don't limit yourself to what you can and can't do. So yes, y'all, I'm still shook seeing that because I haven't actually gone in and seen the exact like thing. And that's so July 31st to September. That's 2 months in my business. That's what I wanted for the year. Wait, July. So August, yeah, that's like 2 months. So yeah, if you don't take anything from this video, you cannot tell me. Let me go to the actual date that I made close to the number. All right, so we see the dates are July 31st to September 22nd. And I hit this number probably a week beforehand, and it sat there for about a week. My customers really get into new arrivals. So I had new arrivals drop. So September 22nd, and then we'll go into September 23rd, which is obviously the next day. Like, you cannot make this up. And I'm pretty sure I saw those numbers and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to that goal that I had on my vision board. And then meanwhile, the next day, it's freaking crazy. Become so financially secure that you forget it's payday. Hello. This is another straightforward one. For the most part, I forget that I'm getting paid because I have money coming from so many different sources. So I don't really I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't check my bank account, because y'all know I do my weekly budget every Saturday or Friday. But that's really when I check my bank account, because I've learned this year, or really gotten a lot better at managing my money well, where I don't have to just continue checking my bank account to make sure I can go buy something. So yes, that definitely manifested. And commit to the Lord, whatever you do, and all your plans to succeed, duh. So this one's another thing. Like I said, I put a lot of spiritual related things that I wanted on my board because I wanted to become more spiritual. I was already a spiritual person, but I was feeling like overwhelmed a lot, stressed, worried, and that's just not the mood for me, for anybody, but definitely not for me. So I really definitely feel that I allowed God to come into my life and manifest whatever was meant to be for me and guide me. And I say it all the time, my business is run by God. I co-create with him, and I'm not trying to push anything on anyone. It's whatever you believe, God, universe, whatever you believe. I definitely spent this year putting my faith in not seeing the complete road, but just seeing the first step. So yes, definitely did that as well. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. That is a whole fact. I've gotten a lot more spiritual this past year, and I really resonate with that one and pretty much every single one on here, obviously. Again, another thing spiritual related. I didn't realize how much spiritual stuff I put on the board until this video that I'm shooting today. So that one was more of a reminder as well to just have faith and trust. And I definitely would see that every morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it reminded me, because like I said, I had a lot of things happen. I'm sure a lot of y'all did too, where you had a hard time paying bills, or you wasn't sure how you're going to pay a bill. And then in my case, I always ended up, I've never missed a bill this year. I've always paid everything. My rent's been paid, car note, groceries, everything has been paid, even with the fact of knowing that I lost half of my salary and I'm single. Like I don't have anyone out here helping me. So yeah, that definitely was a very nice reminder. So if you are making a vision board, you can manifest anything. Put things like that as things that you want to manifest as far as your spiritual life goes. Definitely will have like this nice Louis Vuitton luggage. Well, I didn't even realize I put that on there. But yeah, so Karma actually got me a nice Louis Vuitton duffel, and then she also got me a very cute Louis Vuitton bag that I never even told her, like, hey, Karma, give me this Louis Vuitton bag. Like, of course not. So yeah, that came true too. I didn't even realize I put that on there. So hello, we out here with forgetting stuff. Manifestation, that's what it's about. Put it out there and let it go. This is one of my favorite song lyrics by Young Dolph. Stack your paper up and then make boss moves. Butterflies, those are my favorite. And also just like, it's my spirit animal for sure, because I've definitely been transforming myself. I actually forgot to add my MacBook that I'm getting this year. So I just printed that out really quick. That obviously is the most recent development. If y'all watched my very first Vlogmas video, it's where I bought myself that exact MacBook Pro, space gray, and I treated myself to the new MacBook for Christmas. Anyway, you guys, here is my Christmas gift. Finally replaced it, finally able to get back into my bag and move faster, be more efficient. I'm so happy, which is what I always want to do, is like have that moment to do something like that, because I never have. And yeah, paid in full, y'all, and period. So that definitely happened. And I'm not saying, oh, it just came to me, but I was in a place where I wouldn't have been able to afford it, and things came into my place that allowed me to. So additional streams of income, additional jobs. I picked up a part-time job that paid me more than enough to be able to afford something like that. So I'm saying, like I say, don't expect a vision board to just be like, oh, my vision board just happened. The vision board is setting the intention and allowing things to come into your path. You have to take the action. So I didn't have to seek out. I wasn't looking for a part-time job. Somebody texted me about one. An old boss of mine actually texted me and told me about this person that needed help. And that's how that happened. So period. So by the time you're seeing this stuff came true. And that is my vision board for 2020. Ta-da! All right, y'all. So as you could see, that was my vision board for the year, and y'all saw the things that I didn't go over. So obviously those are going to go into my next vision board. I've already started working on 2021. Like I said, the dreams don't work unless you do. So whenever the thing comes into your path to make something happen on your vision board, take action. It's there for a reason. Yeah, like I said earlier in the video, if you want to do a vision board party, let me know in the comments and I'll start planning something, getting something together and making sure y'all are fully aware that that's what we're going to be doing, the date, the time, all of that, so you can have your materials. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, share with a friend, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications so you know when I post. Wishing y'all a happy and healthy holiday season. Wishing y'all much success in 2021 in all of your businesses, in your life, your health, love life, everything. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.